everyone, welcome back to the show. I'm Christine and I'm playing Rocco.
Hi, I'm Dingo and I'm playing Penny.
Hi, I'm Felix and I'm gonna be playing Lug.
Hi, my name is Jagriti and I play Poppy Seeds on Prepare to Die.
Hey everyone, I'm Andrew and I'm playing Timbo Wainson, a gnome artificer / cleric on Prepare to Dice.
Awesome. I love how you guys are saying the name of the show as if I don't introduce the show.
On Prepare to Die.
On PTD.
Are you ready?
All right.
Join your friends on the table. Make a check if you're able. Just fight for your life and there's nowhere left to go. Feelings around you. Rabbits have come through your hero tonight. And you're on a roll. Can you answer the call and pay the price? It's a game of sacrifice. So prepare to
Can I just do one more action before we
Yeah, go ahead.
Essentially, she's gonna, with all of her passengers, she does do the little, where you put in a coin, and then she rolls a little design on it. Have you ever seen those at,
Yeah.
amusement parks or
Oh
anything?
yeah, I used to collect them, yeah.
Yeah, so
Love
she
those.
does that, and it's got a cool design of, the train on it and stuff like that, and
cool.
she's gonna give everybody.
I feel special.
Thank you.
That's awesome. Thank you, Penny.
Zombie guy takes one and he's like, man, I'm gonna treasure this forever. This is a reminder of the day that I came back to life by eating a sandwich. Oh my god.
And if you ever, if you need work, you just have to, she, looks around. We don't have many employees here.
Yeah, man. I remember you called for guards like an hour ago. I don't even know nobody came. What the fuck?
Nobody came. I know. I think Hal just called somebody on the line, and I don't think he knew who he was calling. So he does that sometimes, and he's getting old. His birthday party's coming though, so we're hoping to celebrate that with.
Can I try something really quick?
Yeah.
Can I try to be performative and persuasive?
Yeah.
Well, Penny, I want you to know something right now. We were actually the people you were calling. Hello, my name is Rocco, and I am a detective.
Make a deception check with advantage. Penny's an idiot, so please make an insight check with disadvantage.
All right, first one did not go well, so let's try that again. Second one did not go well.
Timbo is just face palming, he's off to the side.
I rolled an 8 plus a 4 for a 12.
Oh, I got an 11.
Ooh.
Oh!
So you do. She's like, oh.
Penny, you've heard of Rocco before, because Rocco is a very famous musician in this world. But you don't remember that you heard of her as a famous musician? Because she says this, you're like, oh, I've heard of this famous detective before.
Yeah, she's just like, oh no. Okay, yeah, I'm sorry, I didn't recognize you. Yeah, all right. Well, I guess you got here before we even needed to call you.
That's my job, ma'am.
This sounds like the first episode that'll have a post-credit scene.
Yeah.
Maybe another post-credit scene.
Yeah, I would like to add a post-credit scene as
Yeah,
well.
go ahead.
Because you owe Lug you owe him a tip.
Oh yeah, you owe Lug a tip.
So, after everything is done and he's carrying your stuff off, he's just standing there like,
That's funny.
Now, I only have 10 copper, so Rocco, you got any extra? I was very generous with my sandwich today.
With my sandwich.
So if you want to return that with a tip for Lud.
My overwhelming desire to be generous and not look poor is gonna win out this time. So I'm gonna give 10 gold and 10 silver.
Oh, damn. That is a hefty tip.
Putting your kids through college.
Lug looks astonished.
This will put Lug's children through school.
Yeah.
Or buy 5 flan. Like, seriously.
It's good fly.
No, that is what happened last time. I will not repeat the mistake. Lug learned lesson. We are even, Steven.
And now I'm down to 7 gold, so we're gonna have to do a gig. It's funny, normally we make money on these little things, and this time we did not.
We made memories
All right.
instead.
No, get off the train. No.
You finally arrive in the city of Edelgard. So as you guys are getting off the train, you all level up. All of you have gone up 1 level. The city of Edelgard is a modest looking city. It's not too big, but it's still full of people bustling through the streets. And as you walk through, you realize that everyone's kind of headed in the same direction. There's a huge commotion at the center square of the city. And as you reach the center square, you see a tall bird woman. Her feathers are shaped into a beautiful wave above her head. She's announcing at the top of her lungs into a microphone that's amplifying her voice around the city. So you hear her go, "Welcome one and all to Edelgard's melee of musical maestros. This esteemed Battle of the Bands comes once every 7 years, and tonight is the night we kick off our competition. Only 3 bands will be accepted to duke it out for the title of the greatest musical group of this septennia in the legendary Melodrome." And then she points to a giant domed auditorium behind her. Confetti shoots out of cannons and the crowd is going crazy. They're like screaming and shouting.
Can I just say, if she is not named Lady Kaka,
That's good.
She is 100% Lady Kaka for sure.
I love her.
So she says, "Step right up and sign up on the board with the name of your group for a chance to win the prize of all prizes. The best friend of any musician, the Axe of Destiny." And then the top of the dome opens up and you can see in the distance, bathed in light, magically floating up is the most beautiful guitar you've ever seen. And the body of the guitar is shaped like an axe, and you can see like magic and music is leaking out of the strings. You can feel that this is an instrument worthy of a god.
Oh.
Go ahead, everyone. You can give me one of these checks, either an insight, religion, arcana, or history. Everyone can decide which one they want to do.
I'm gonna do Arcana. I got a 12, then plus 5, 17.
So I'm also gonna roll Arcana, and I rolled a 12 plus a 5 for a 17.
Nice.
I'm gonna do also Arcana, and I rolled a 19, and then plus 6, 25.
Timbo can like see through space and time.
Nice. Okay, yeah. You're looking at this axe and you're like, Axe of Destiny. AD, which is the same initials as Armadeus. This is probably the thing you're looking for, right?
Yeah.
Lady Kaka goes, "And now to kick off our event, please welcome our opening act and the first contestant, one of the biggest performers of our age. It's Wayne and the Wayne Sons!" And then you see... You see that the stage that she was on had a curtain on it. The curtain flies off, and Timbo, you see your father on there with 3 other people, none of whom are his son,
Oh my god.
in a band called Wayne and the Wayne Sons.
I bury my face in my hands and I'm looking at the ground with my hands on my eyes and forehead. Can't believe that this is happening.
And they start to perform, and Wayne bursts into a long, beautiful song while the band plays behind him. And the crowd is absolutely losing it. People are fainting in the audience. Children are screaming with joy. It's a performance like you've never seen before.
I'm rolling my eyes. Just typical. So typical.
Take notes, Timbo. Why do you look so upset? Oh, is this... I feel like you've mentioned this person before. Do you know him?
Do I know him?
It's a loaded question. Do I know him?
I've never heard of this band. They seem small.
Oh, he knows.
That's my dad. Yeah, that's the guy.
Do you want a therapy session? Should we find a therapist?
The idea of taking a moment to process this does sound beneficial. A little bit of therapy can go a long way.
Just in case I'm not good enough to win this competition. Hey, Timbo, have you thought about doing a spy mission? Maybe your dad won't recognize you. You can just try to take
That's
one of those
amazing.
spots over from one of the other band members. Maybe I can, like, sneak in and steal one of the other spots. They're probably gonna win. Are they a part of the competition? What if we just try to infiltrate the top 3 bands and see if we can sneak in? Do you think anyone would even notice? We can throw ourselves in also as a band, but then we can just do double duty, you know? Like Hannah Montana this, you know?
I'd love to kind of put him in his place, you know, how, with years spent in his shadow, if there's a way to put him in our shadow, you know, because I'm tired of that shadow. And you're a great singer, Rocco. I think we can do better than him. And those guys up there on that stage, they're not even that tall, and they probably can't even cast spells. You know, I don't even think he loves them. You know what I mean? I don't even think he would have gone to their baseball games or anything. You know, and I think he's just you know, this is just a gig to him, and those people up there don't mean anything to him. And we have each other, and this is gonna be okay. This is gonna be fine. And I'm glad we're here. I'm glad we're seeing this. It's gonna be a-okay. I'm fine. I'm good. Yeah.
I have no musical talent. I'll be there looking cool with you guys. So.
You can probably shake the hell out of a tambourine. I deeply believe there's no such thing as musical talent. This is Rocco speaking. Heavens knows I know so many people who have none at all, and they are stars themselves, just staring into the distance. Superstars, one might even say.
How do we enter this thing? How do we get our name up there?
Sign up sheet. Let's go. They mentioned that. Lady Kaka.
Oh, perfect.
So you go up to the sign up sheet. It's like a big board, and there's like a magical chalk just like floating with it, and it's like leaving little trails of glitter and smoke and stuff. And Lady Kaka is there, and she's like, "Oh, welcome! Wow, you're a motley crew. Are you here to sign up? Sign up for the Battle of the Bands?"
Yes, and our name is Motley Crue.
That's a real band. I can't let you guys go with Motley.
Oh, is it?
Yeah, Motley Crue is a real
Oh, I didn't know that.
I was gonna call us Rocco and Co.
Oh, that's
Nice,
great.
that's a good one.
That's pretty good.
Yes, we're signing up and our name is Rocco and Co. This is Co. Oh my god. Yes, we are here to rock.
Amazing. She writes your name and she's like, all right, so as you know, there's an audition process, and then a total of 3 bands make it to the final, and then the winner obviously gets the Axe of Destiny. So head over inside of the dome, and we can get your audition real quick, and then we'll take it from there. How about that?
Sounds great. So as we start walking towards the dome, I'm like, so how are we gonna cheat to make sure we win? Because there's only 3 spots, and I do not want to be embarrassed, Timbo. I believe in us, but I also believe that the system is rigged, and
Let's rig it further. Yeah.
anyways.
I think looking at the venue would be a good idea to either see if we can worsen their show or improve ours. Can I do an investigation check on the venue?
Yeah, and I want to try doing something like with my sorcerer magic arcana thingies. Judges, can we charm them with magic or something? They just love us. I want to try doing that if I can come up with a spell or something like I don't necessarily want to cheat, but I wouldn't mind tipping the luck in our favor.
Yeah, baby, you tip that luck.
Nice. I love that. Yeah, Jags, go ahead and make an Arcana check. Timbo, make me, and you said you wanted to do an investigation check.
A 9, so 9 plus 6.
I got 19 plus
Whoa.
5, so
Oh,
I
wow.
have a 24.
And as a stage manager, and an artificer, even just something in the environment that I know I can kind of project onto or somehow magically imbue to enhance our show.
Yeah.
Timbo, so you guys walk into the dome, and it's this beautiful, huge, it's gorgeous and shining. It's almost like the inside of a mirror ball, but and you can see that the stage in the middle is a big circle, and above the stage, hanging in this magical orb, is the Axe of Destiny, and it's slowly rotating. So you can see that it's kept up there with magic and sort of inner protection spell. So if you wanted to steal it, you'd have to figure out some magical way of breaking that. And
Wait, why do we want to steal it?
It's an option. We can either play the game and
I wouldn't mind stealing. We need it. We need it for a good cause. It's for the greater good.
there's a lot of options. We can either win this thing by cheating, win this thing by being great, not win, kill the winners, steal the
I'm gonna kind of maybe float in the event that Wayne wins. I might not, and I got complicated feelings there for sure, but I might not want to kill my dad. And sometimes I do, and I know sometimes certain hours of the day, I may have said contrary, but
Certain hours of the day.
right now, with the option in front of us, it feels kind of weird. So I
We'll play it by ear, Muddy.
okay. Oh well, all right. Maybe that's as good as I'm gonna get.
Poppy, I'm just gonna give you thinking, and you're like really ruminating on the idea of like charming people and really getting people on your side. You think there is a spell that you could do that would help you charm people. So I'm gonna give you the spell Charm Person and make an intelligence check for me.
I got 11 plus 2, so 13.
Because Charm Person really only works on 1 or 2 people. Yeah. So if it's a judge thing, you can definitely get the judges on your side. You feel like there is a way to amplify this spell even more, although it's not coming to you right now.
I really think, one of the best things you can do when you're trying to be subtle is be really loud. So I'm
Right.
gonna walk into the room and be like, "Hello, losers! We've arrived!"
Make a perception check, Christine.
I rolled a 3 plus 2, so 5.
Nice. So you can tell that there are other bands here, but your vision kind of concentrates on one band in particular, because it's the 6 lizard people that you guys saved at New Hope Harbor are there with their little instruments, and they're all wearing little like outfits, and they all have like matching t-shirts, and they're also auditioning.
They made it.
So cute.
I'm so happy!
Yeah, maybe a little single tear drips down the side of Timbo's cheek.
So as you guys are having this conversation, you hear that like the mic feedback sound, the meow through the whole thing, and you look over to the stage and you realize that it's a bird making that sound. Like he's just like making that sound. He's a really big like owl type bird. He stands there and he's like, okay, now introducing the first band. He like hates his job. He's like, it's called We Have Drugs. Okay, and then he just leaves, and then the 6 kobolds come on the stage, and they're all standing there, and then one of them gets up to the front. He goes, hello, my name is Jack. This is Jacoby, Jablinky, Jemima, Jaisaki, and Giuseppe. This is our band. We Have Drugs. We also sell Dragon Ash on the side. 1, 2, 3, 4, and they start performing. Hold on, I'm gonna make a performance check for them. They got nat 20 on.
Whoa!
Oh shit, they're incredible!
Their music is a drug. Wow.
There's like a mix of folk in there. They're like, one of them does a little dance. The one who's playing the piano stands up on the piano and dances on it. It's a whole production. You guys are like, fuck, how are we ever gonna follow this up?
That is roughly how I'm feeling.
Another bird comes up to you. She's a blue bird. She comes up to you. She has a clipboard and she's like that microphone that comes up to from the ear to the mouth. And she's like, oh, hello everyone. My name is Robin. Hi. You guys are Rocco and Co, right? I just got the ping, and you can see like whatever Lady Kaka's writing on whatever she's writing on the board over there is getting like written on her little slate as well. It's all like magically connected. So the audition is right now. You're about the 4th on the list. The good thing is, if you get through the audition process, you get access to the melodrome to practice whenever you want, because otherwise we keep it locked up. So you wouldn't be able to access it otherwise. But otherwise, if you get through the audition, you can get it like any time of day, any time of night. You have like full access. Oh, and you all get vanity vans, like little caravans, if you get through the audition process.
Thank you so much, Robin.
Yeah, thank you, Rob. I have one question, and then I take a big sigh and like swallow my pride. Would it help my my band's odds if I told you that Wayne up there is my dad? I'm Timbo Wainson, son of Wayne. Does that, or I'm just letting you know. It doesn't have to. You don't have to tell me now if that changes anything. But just letting you know. And I know nepotism. Some people are for it. Some are against it. It's not even a big deal.
Controversial take.
Yeah, it's not. I just work here.
Yeah, gotcha.
It's not my department. I don't know if I want to touch this. This is a lot of baggage here. Anyway, but Wayne is also one of the contestants, so it's not like he doesn't, decide who wins. He's also like this. You just gotta beat him. Like you can't. I don't want to talk about this anymore.
I don't want to talk about this anymore.
She's like slowly receding.
I'd also like to slowly recede and then just be washed over with self-loathing for a moment. Seemed worth a shot.
Perfect. Great way to start our performance. Robin, can I ask really quickly how many other bands we're going to be going up against in the next few minutes?
So we have 1, 2, 3, 4 other bands that have signed up right now.
We just have to be better than one other. They like turn to the group. All right. So, looking at both of you, I know you have never performed a day in your life, but today's the day you perform, and it really counts. You just got to be better than one other band. One other band. Can you be better than one other shitty band?
I hope so.
Just like slap them, like get pumped, get hyped. Think about all the times you didn't have your father's love. Now let's go.
Ooh.
I'm gonna just like sort of go through all the other bands. So the next band that comes is called Cow People, and it's 3 cow sisters, and they play like classical Indian instruments, and they play that, and it's like very beautiful and very nice. They rolled a 9, so they're okay.
Of course, cows.
Boo, or should I say moo?
Boo.
Then the next band is called Shufurf Nerf Nerf, and it's 2 gelatinous cubes with flutes stuck to them. They get a 5. So no sound comes out of the flutes. They're just kind of moving there for like a whole 2 minutes. They're just there, and you're just like,
You know, I kind of liked this time for myself.
A little derivative, I'll say.
and then it's you guys. You're the next one.
All right. Mic check, 1, 2, 3.
So you guys get on the stage, and you see just in front of you, there's a little table with what you assume are the current judges. There's a dragonborn man who's like part dragon, and he's wearing this like really good suit, like suave green suit. He's there, and then Lady Kaka is the other judge. So these are the 2 judges that you have to impress.
Yeah, I'm surprised there's not like a Simon Cowell who's wearing a cowl on his head.
Oh, yeah.
Just seemed like it would fit the bill.
I guess that could be
The
the
other guy? Yeah.
Dragonborn.
Got a cowl.
I don't know why, but Simon feels like a lizard.
No offense to all the Simons out there.
Yeah, sorry, Simon. Our one fan named Simon. So I'm gonna very subtly like flip my lucky coin.
Oh.
Love it.
Actually, not subtly at all. I'm doing it very dramatically for the look.
Oh, yeah.
And then like, hello, all you beautiful people. This is Rocco and Co. And we're here to rock you all the way to your core today. 1, 2, 3. Do we have to perform now?
You don't have to even make a performance check because you used your lucky coin, which means it's a nat 20.
1, 2, 3, 4.
Can I imbue? I've got a little mirror. Can I do the magical imbuing and do like a 5-foot radius light around Rocco as she's singing?
She's got a spotlight on her, and it's
Yeah.
beautiful. Her hair is flowing in the wind.
We're so good, we're so good, we're so good, we're so good, we're so good. Ooh, we're so good, we're so good, we're so good, we're so good, we're so good.
Beautiful. And you're just so good. And even Poppy is like using like a little bit of magic to create like music and lights, and everything is just sort of coming together. It's amazing.
Yeah, we make Rocco glow.
And you see as it ends, Lady Kaka is fully crying. Her like mascara's running down her feathers. And the Dragonborn man stands up and is just like, he's clapping. He's giving you a standing ovation. He's like, this is the best performance I've ever seen.
And I'm like dramatically floating in the air the whole time, like, ooh, operatic and shit.
I mean, you guys have nailed it. Clearly, you've nailed it. As you guys step off the stage, make one of you make up a perception check.
I've only got +2 on that one.
I have +5.
Oh, that's you then, Poppy. Yeah, I have +2.
Oh, I got an 18, so 23.
Whoa.
Nice. Holy shit. I gotta raise the difficulty for things. You guys are doing so well. So as you guys are like getting off the high of doing so well, like, and performing together for the first time as a band, this is like amazing. But Poppy, as you step off, you see the next band that's stepping up is like a goth band, and they're all like really goth looking. But the front man of the band it's the fairy that you guys fought.
Oh.
He tried to steal our names, that person.
Yeah, that guy, yeah. But he's like all goth now.
oh.
He doesn't really see you, but he's the one who's getting up.
And his name was not Alarm, right? I think Timbo sees him and says like, Alarm.
We need to sabotage this.
That's true. He's a cheater, and we're cheating too, or we want to, but he's like the bad kind.
I have that illusion spell. You know what I want to do? When they're performing, I want to create an awful sound. What is the most awful sound? Like something getting slaughtered, I guess.
Probably.
I want to make it sound like it's coming out of whatever music they are playing, like it's their
Oh.
choice. The thing that gets slaughtered maybe because there's a dragon man there, right? And a bird woman. So one of those things.
Whoa. I like look at Poppy sort of like, who are you?
I'm a vicious little bitch when it comes to revenge.
Whoa.
Poppy, make a stealth check.
I got a 13 plus 2, 15.
So I rolled inside checks for the judges, and Lady Kaka got a 9, and the Dragonborn man got a nat 1. So they are fully believing your illusion. So they go up on stage and they start to play, and each one of them hears their worst, like saddest thing that they think would be the saddest sound. That's what they hear, and so they're just like, "What the fuck is this? This is awful!" And then the Dragonborn man stands up and he's like, "Stop this! Get them the fuck out of here! I never want to see this again! Horrible, terrible! You are an affront to music as it is. It's the worst thing I've ever heard. Get them the fuck out of here!" He starts like breathing fire. He's so upset.
Sweet. Nice job, Poppy.
That's incredible. Yes. Oh, I didn't think they were that bad.
So then Robin comes up to you and she's like, "Well, yeah, I mean, you guys were great. You sounded great." And she looks at you, Timbo, and she's like, "Not that it means anything if I say it, but you guys have a real chance."
Yes, of course. I never doubted us for a moment.
So she leads you over to like a little, there's like a lines of caravans, and one of them say Rocco and Co on it.
Cool.
Is that what van is short for? Caravan?
Maybe.
Oh my god. Yeah.
Maybe.
Oh wow! I never in my whole life. Caravan. Interesting.
I don't know about you guys, but I'm really looking forward to being a diva from here on.
So you guys are back in the caravan. It's like very nice. There's cushions and there's like a little snack table, and you just have this like nice space to relax. There's like a vanity mirror and lots of like cool stuff there.
Rocco sits in front of the vanity mirror and goes, "I've never really understood why they call it a vanity mirror." And she just vogues in front of it.
Yeah, I feel like I want to figure out what would be the best time to steal the thing. I don't want it to be at a time when we are there, because then we would be under suspicion.
I wonder if there's a way to clear out the space completely.
Or we create an illusion of us being somewhere else and then go in and steal it.
Oh, that would be cool.
Yeah, we need an alibi.
Yeah.
But I was also thinking, to cover our tracks, we should go shopping in the market and see if they sell a really good knockoff of it.
Oh.
Right. Timbo, could you maybe make something also if you don't find it, but since you are a gnome artificer?
Mm-hmm.
I bet I could, and I've spent some time around my dad's guitars. I bet I could make something that looks a lot like it.
I've touched a guitar before. I think I can do it.
I've seen one of those. When you think about it, a guitar is just a crossbow with more strings. And I have a crossbow. And I have a boomerang. Okay, I got some stuff here. Hold on.
Just tape a boomerang and a crossbow.
Yeah.
Throw some strings on it. Ding, 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 ding.
Yeah,
Timbo can make something. I can throw some illusion magic on it so that it looks like,
Oh, yeah.
even if it's a, higgledy-piggledy job.
I bet crossbow bolts could look a little bit like the pegs, I think I could MacGyver something. Fantasy MacGyver. I could fantasy MacGyver something up here, I bet.
So can you do it, Raghav?
Or maybe I need to roll, huh?
If you want to replicate it, you all need to get a good look at it first.
Okay.
Right.
Yeah.
Sounds good to me. Making fake guitars. Making fake guitars.
Making fake guitars. This is one of our songs.
Super transparent.
They're on to us. I don't know how they figured it out.
I think let's go. Let's, the sooner the better.
Yeah.
Let's head over. We took a little siesta, and now it's time to go fiesta. Let's go check it out.
Showtime.
Nice. There was a guy outside, that same owl guy was outside, but he knows that you guys are on the list, so he lets you in. And it's completely empty because it's like nearing midnight now, and so it's empty. And you guys go in and you see the stage, and up top, sort of hanging in the air, is the axe.
I'm just gonna fly up really quick because I can, right?
Yeah.
Yep. I'm gonna go look at it. Oh yeah, I go back down and lift Timbo up. Be like, mental picture it. Push his face against it.
I'll take a little note.
Make a little diagram.
A little drawing of it.
Get in there.
Timbo, make an intelligence check with advantage.
16 was the first roll, and then 15 was the second one, plus 3.
16 plus 3, 19.
Yeah, that sounds right.
Nice.
You're getting a real good look at it. You're sketching it out. You're figuring out all the little parts. You know the nitty gritty of this thing. You feel like you could replicate this no problem.
It's just a crossbow at the end of the day.
It's in a force field. You have to figure out how to get past that as well.
Oh, so can we do a check on that?
Yeah, make an Arcana check.
That time I rolled a 14 plus 6, 20.
30, 20.
You're doing really well, dude. Jeez.
Thank you. And you know, my last 3, I think, are in descending order. I rolled a 16, and then a 15, and then a 14. What are the odds? We could figure it out.
No, we can't.
Okay.
You can tell that it's elemental magic. So there's like hints of lightning in there. There's hints of fire in there. So I think so. The idea being that if someone tries to use like a magical creature or something to get through it, the force field itself will figure out what your weakness is and attack you with that specific type of. So it's like a very strong, very specific kind of force field.
I saw something. I have chromatic resistance. It says give yourself resistance half damage, either acid, cold, fire, lightning, or poison when you take that kind of damage.
I want to do both an Arcana check for like the force field and an insight check. Can I do both Arcana and insight?
Yeah.
Arcana first. Oh, I got a 1.
Ooh, baby.
So probably nothing. Let me do insight. Okay, I got an 11 plus 5, so 16.
Okay, cool. So magically, when you're looking at it, you're like, Jesus, there's so much magic on this that it's hard to even start to unravel the spell. So like, even if you had the ability, which you don't right now, but even if you had the ability to dispel magic, you would be like, I don't even know where to start here. But the more you look at it, that's your Arcana check, but the more you're looking at it and the more you're thinking about the elemental aspect of it, you realize that you have a spell called Absorb Elements.
Yes, I do. So we can just steal it and fuck off. That's one thing. The other thing was we tried to replace it. Sure, we can replace it. I think that's doable. But then how do we recreate the force field?
Does the force field disapparate? Because they're just reaching in, right? It doesn't go anywhere.
Oh, right.
We're just trying to keep you alive from it.
That's true. We are not trying to destroy the force field. We'll just like reach in and take it out, right? So should we head back?
Let's go buy a convincing fake and have Timbo fake it up even better.
Alright, everybody make investigation checks.
God, I think I'm cursed today. I rolled a 3 plus a 5 for an 8.
Ooh.
I got a 10 plus 5, 15.
I got a 7 plus 6.
Which is
13?
There you go. Going to wait, it's midnight. The market's not open. Going back to our caravan. Gonna sleep. Gonna shop in the morning.
Yeah, so we can say that this happened in the morning, that you guys first thing in the morning got up and went shopping. And Rocco and Timbo, you're like riding on the high of all of this like musical success that you've been having. Like you're in a band, the music is great, they love it. You got into the audition, you're like getting kettle corn, you're getting little, like buying new instruments, having fun.
It's like, I don't even know how to play this. Let's buy it.
So you managed to gather all whatever the materials you think would help Timbo. Between the three of you, you can spend about 12 silver on all of the stuff that you spend.
Okay, so I spend 0 and they each do 6. That sounds good. Cool. We figured it out. Good. Cool. Sweet. Good plan.
So you guys head back to the caravan with all your materials and start building. You guys can do Arcana checks, but you also have the options of doing survival, nature.
I rolled a 16 plus 4, so 20 for survival.
I got a 9, so 9 plus 5, 14.
I rolled a 6.
Wow. You guys all work together on this and somehow Rocco does the best job. It's because Rocco knows the most about instruments. Right?
Yeah,
He's able to get the most so as an instrument, it looks very much like a guitar.
This is the guitar part.
Whoa.
Poppy tries to do some illusion on it and the illusion kind of works. Like from one angle it looks a lot like the guitar, but to close inspection it'll kind of not work out. But having said that, you guys still have a functioning decoy. I assume you want to do your heist at night, right?
Yeah.
We'll go into downtime for this day. Go ahead and one of you make a performance check to see how well you did today.
Alright, so I rolled a 10 plus 6, so 16.
Great, yeah. You got the highest because I got 11, 4 and 9. So you guys are doing well. You can even tell that for your egos, you could win.
Yeah, take that, Dad.
So I want to plan a really dumb alibi really quickly. I would like for us to go to the bar and pretend to get wasted drunk in a drinking contest with one of the other bands.
Oh.
And I would like for us to get wasted to the point where you have to carry me out and like be like, it couldn't have been them. Rocco died last night.
That's great.
Can I drink a lot and not get drunk since I'm an elf?
Yeah, probably. That sounds like something an elf could do. We're gonna do a heist. I actually have to fly you guys up, so none of us are drinking.
Right.
I mean, I'll take a drink or two. I'm not a loser, but like...
Timbo, you see your dad and his band there, and you get the feeling that what's a better alibi than, the biggest band?
At the bar, I think even though we were planning on fake drinking, I think the anxiety of that, I order like 2 Moscow mules or fantasy Moscow.
Is this happening?
It's been a long time since I've seen him, but absolutely, let's go up to him.
Surrounded by adoring fans, you have to like swim through as his own son.
Yeah. I go, hey, Dad. Oh, hey, Dad, can you hear me? Dad. I'm not trying to shout over the other people.
Make a persuasion check with disadvantage.
Oh, I got a 2 and a 4. So the worst there is 2 plus 0.
Oh.
So he does hear you. He looks at you. He does not recognize you, and he's like, I'm sorry, no autographs today. It's my day off.
Oh. Well, and I sort of said, I'm like, all right, well, just so you know, I'm here at the bar.
I get super pissed at him, at the dad. I'm like, he's your fucking son.
Like smash a bottle on the table, be like,
Look at him. Look at him. He is your son.
Wayne's son.
He is a product of your debauchery. He is your son, and you better recognize him. And he's a beautiful human being.
Like grabbing his face. Look at this boy.
And I picked Timbo up. I'm like, look at him. Get a good look.
I'm wide-eyed.
How dare you?
You guys are embarrassing me. You're embarrassing me in front of my dad.
Your dad embarrassed himself.
You guys go ahead, Rocco and Poppy, make intimidation checks.
Oh, not that intimidating. 6 plus 4, 10.
17. I got a 17.
Amazing. Everyone in the bar is watching you guys just create a complete commotion, and they're all just like, what the fuck is happening here? You see the other bandmates are like sort of standing up. Wayne looks at Timbo, and he's like, when like you put Timbo like right face to face with him, and he's looking at him like right in the face, and he's like, oh shit, Timbo! Hey, good to see you, man. Wow, I almost didn't recognize you. You're like, you're grown up. How long has it been? What are you, 12 now?
It's been like 15 years. I've sent letters. Did you get letters? The rest of the family, we don't know what city you're in at any given moment. You didn't even recognize me when I tried to say hi just now.
Hey, Papa is a rolling stone, a rolling rock gnome.
Yeah, I get it, and I inherited that sort of humor from you, but I still.
I say, why don't you roll over into his life and become a dad for once, Papa?
Papa.
Like, we sit down at the table, like, the least you can do is drink with us. I bet we could outdrink you. Casual segue.
Casual segue.
Yeah. I was like, did you ever even sit down with your own son and give him his first drink?
We're bonding! Huzzah!
You're just like, this is a tall elf woman just like towering over a little gnome man. And he's just like, you're hot. You're hot. I don't know if anyone ever told you this.
You're weird. I'm friends with your son. But thank you. I know.
She knows, buddy.
He's like, a round of drinks for my new friends and my old son.
Old son? Current son, Dad.
I mean, he probably has a bunch of new ones you don't know about, let's be honest.
Alright, everyone go ahead and make deception checks.
I rolled 8 plus 4, so 12.
I got 11 plus 1, so 12.
11.
Wayne he was already drunk and now he's like fucking fucked. But the other band members aren't necessarily super drunk. They're kind of eyeing you suspiciously. There's a half-giant male, there's a dwarf female, and there's a bullywog, which is a frog. There's a non-binary bullywog.
So I'll go to the half giant. I'll be like, hey, bro. You mind if I call you bro? I feel something here. Oh, this isn't coming out right, is it? So Wayne, he's a character, huh? Do you have a lot in common with him? Like, personality traits or DNA or anything like that?
Oh shit!
Make a charisma check.
6 plus 0.
He just he looks at you, he takes his drink and he just pours it over your head.
Wow!
Oh, not good.
Like I whisper, should we just start a bar fight right now? I feel like this could be a good place to initiate it. How do you feel?
Could it?
Yeah.
Well, no, I'm gonna take my drink and I'm gonna yeet it at the guy who just dumped the beer on Timbo.
Nice. Roll a d20 and add your dexterity to it. You need to beat a 10.
I fucking beat a 10 so hard, I roll a 20 plus a 3.
Oh shit! So you pick up your your mug, your beer mug?
Like the biggest one money could buy.
So you pick it up, you fling it at him. The alcohol is flying everywhere, so it's dripping on people, and so people are turning to look to see what's going on. And you're a genasi, so you've used a little bit of your air energy also to propel it. It hits him so hard in the back of the head, he passes out immediately and hits the ground. And the other two, the dwarf female and the Bolivar, get up and they're like, ah! And they just start they leap at you, and then other people join in. It just becomes a giant crazy bar fight.
Yeah, boy! That's right, and we're gonna sneak out in the chaos, guys! We're not fighting! Let's go!
Okay, each of you make dexterity checks, dexterity saving throws to sneak out.
I rolled a 15 plus a 3, so 18.
I got 13 plus 2.
I got a very bad number. I got 2 plus 6, so 8.
In the process of getting out, Timbo and Rocco take 3 damage, and Poppy, you take 6 damage.
Okay, that's not bad. I thought someone was gonna see us.
It's just you have to throw a few punches just to get the fuck out of there.
Alibi secured.
We're going right now. Everybody run! Let's go! Heist!
You head into the melodrome real quick. It's still up there. What are you doing?
Well, Rocco should lift us up.
We will, but first I want to look around. Perception check to make sure we are alone.
Right.
Go ahead.
All right, 9 plus 2, so 11.
Coast is clear.
Let's do it.
All right, guys. And we whoosh up. We go whoosh right up to the top. We're doing this fast. We got a lot of nervous energy.
You're up to the top. You're looking right at it. The magical sphere is sort of floating there. What do you want to do?
I toss my coin.
Oh, and can I do Bardic Inspiration to help them or no?
Yeah.
I'm going to use Bardic Inspiration.
I want to use absorb elements. Both Andrew and I want to use it together, right?
Yeah, I have something that says chromatic resistance.
We try to take it out.
So the two of you reach in. Andrew, you can feel electricity sort of passing through your hands. Poppy, you can feel flames on your arms, and 14 damage halved.
7.
So you both take only 7 damage.
Worth it.
Okay, so we take it out then?
Yeah.
Then round 2 of putting the fake guitar in.
Alright, so as you're about to start putting the fake guitar in, I want each of you to make dexterity saving throws.
I got 11 and then plus 2, 13.
I got 18.
15 plus 3.
Just as you're alright, time for round 2, you guys hear a noise, and then rays of light hit each of you. Poppy and Rocco, you don't take any damage, but you guys are flung off, and you guys start plummeting towards the ground. You hit the ground because this hit you so hard, but your damage is halved from 15 to 7. Timbo takes the full force of the attack. He gets hit by it, he falls down, and he takes 15 full damage.
Whoa, okay.
Oh no.
As you guys dust yourself off and stand up, you see that there's a portal and the Lich Queen is walking out.
Whoa.
Oh no.
And she's like, well, thank you so much for doing my job for me. And now I can take this axe.
This is great.
What the fuck? I thought...
Go ahead and roll initiative.
Ah, heck. I rolled a 17 plus 4, so 21.
I got 8 plus 2, so 10.
I got 7 plus 1, 8.
Okay.
So do we fight her now?
Rocco, it's your turn.
Okay, so...
Before you do anything, make a perception check for me.
I didn't do well. I rolled a 6 plus a 2.
You guys are reeling from this attack, so you're just The only thing you have noticed is you've dropped the axe and it's like right in the middle of the stage right now. You guys are 20 feet from it and she's like 45 to 50 feet from it and she's slowly advancing forward. Rocco, it's your turn.
Really quick, can I use one of my restorative ointments as...
Yeah.
Okay, I'd like to use one of those. All right, so I rolled a 4 plus 5 plus 2, 11. And that puts me back up to 50.
So you just like immediately pull out this thing and start rubbing it on yourself and you're healing, but the Lich Queen is looking at you and she's like, are you moisturizing? We're fighting right now. What the fuck?
It's very important to take care of your skin. How heavy is the guitar?
Well, I feel like even if you get it, she could just snatch it from you. We should just try to kill her.
We can't kill her. She's the Lich Queen. We need the weapon that can kill her.
Right.
The guitar is like 2 to 3 pounds.
All right, baby, we using Mage Hand. It has a range of 30 feet, and I am grabbing that from a distance and bringing it to me really quick, like.
Cool.
Is there anything you have to do for Mage Hand or does it just work?
I do not, as long as it's less than 10 pounds and within 30 feet. This is the first time it's ever been useful.
Right. What does it look like? What does your Mage Hand look like?
It looks like the Sailor Moon hands where they're like glittery and like kind of transparent.
Nice.
Shooting forward and grabbing it.
A giant hand just comes out of nowhere, grabs the guitar and is like zooming back towards you. And yeah, it easily comes back in your hands. Make a Constitution save.
I rolled a 9 plus 3, so 12, so not great.
That's fine, you need a 10. So you get the guitar and suddenly you feel like the power and the magic of the guitar sort of like coming inside of you. It goes to your head.
It sure does, baby.
You instinctively play a power note.
Power chord.
And it just makes this like crazy sound. Rocco's playing the guitar and there's like lightning raining down and like music is like physically you can see music coming out of the guitar and the waves come through you. And so first you see Rocco's appearance changes. Rocco, what would you look like when you finally play this god level one?
So I was thinking like a black lace-up leather crop top.
I love it.
With the shape of like, I'm into like really dumb shit right now, like butterfly wings.
Ooh.
So like really dorky, butterfly wing, lace-up, bralette-esque thing. Lots of glitter, as much as you can animate. I was thinking some sort of like high-waisted lace-up pants and a black leather jacket.
Love it.
Okay, so like a big wide jacket.
Anything with hair or makeup?
My hair is typically down, right? So like 2 strands hanging down my face and a really high fucking ponytail to really emphasize the glam.
Oh yeah.
I'm trying to think about what would be cool to have on her back if there was a design that you'd ever see. I feel like a lightning bolt is traditional, classic, timeless.
Oh my god, I love it. Cool. And then those waves go out and they hit Timbo and Timbo changes completely into a new man out of his father's shadow. How does he look?
About time. He's got at least one new earring.
Nice.
And I'm thinking, since he's an artificer, maybe it's like a gear. It's like a gear earring.
That's great.
He's already got like a vest, a blue vest, but maybe that also becomes kind of leather, like black leather vest.
Nice.
Maybe the goggles become like shades.
Yeah.
Yeah. Let's see, what else? Oh, he's got pants. Those pants could become denim cutoffs, which are also timeless.
Okay.
You know what? He's got his hair in a bun. What if the hair came out of the bun?
Oh, yeah, I love it.
What if the hair, hear me out, was kind of long?
Ooh.
He's letting loose.
Awesome.
Oh, wait, I might add a tattoo if I can actually real quick. And the tattoo says, "Fuck you, Dad." Can I have Hector get a little rock metal makeover as well?
Oh my god, yes!
Although, actually, little mohawk. Little mohawk on Hector. Little mohawk.
Little squirrel with a mohawk. Oh my god. Alright, Poppy, you're the one. Take us home.
Okay, so I would like her to wear short skirt, not like an A-line skirt, but like one of those tight ones. I want her to have thigh-high boots, so there's just like a little bit of a gap between the skirt and the boots.
Oh.
So she can have like a little like a sports bra kind of situation. Then she can have like a little bit of a loose top, but like still not super loose. It's not long, but it's short, right? Sort of like a crop top.
Yeah.
Oh. Oh, that's nice.
I want her hair to be up in a high bun, like nothing is out, it's like a very sleek, like top bun, like this.
Yeah, that looks amazing.
I want her to have dangly earrings in the first ear holes, and then I want her to have another piercing behind it where she has studs on both the ears. I want her to have like thick cat eye liner, like real thick.
Ooh.
Oh, so cute.
Nice.
That's awesome. No, y'all look badass.
That's fine. This is fun.
Isn't it fun? Isn't it fun to do? Like, I was like, this would be fun. This would be fun to do.
It's fun. I feel like if you took Poppy, or even just the concept of Poppy, and made it like heavy metal, it would become an opium addiction.
Each of you now has advantage on your next attack.
Oh.
Timbo, I turned to you and I look incredible. And I said, you rock, you got this. In Bardic Inspiration.
Aw, thank you.
Alright, it's the Lich Queen's turn. That there is mine.
We stole it first.
17 will hit, right?
Yes.
Yes. She like reaches for you and these like barbs and vines come out of the ground. They like crack through the ground, slice your leg, slice your arm. Slicing past you, you take 8 damage.
You only are making me look more metal.
Poppy, it's your turn. At the start of your turn, make a perception check.
5 plus 5, 10.
It's just a haze, like everything's happening too fast.
So I want to take a bite of my healing hoagie. I want to cast Hunter's Mark on her. I'm just going to use my Vicious Longbow. 10 plus 7, so 17.
Yeah, that hits, but you can also roll your absorb elements damage.
4, okay, and 2, 5. Plus 2, that's 13.
So you took a bite of your sandwich, you took out your longbow and you let go of one arrow. The arrow goes flying, it hits her in the arm, and then it bursts into flames, and you can see that the arm like starts to catch fire. She doesn't even like break a sweat, she keeps walking.
Oh shit.
And then I have Meta Magic, which is a free action. Spend 2 sorcery points to make a spell attack into an additional bonus action. So I want to do Ice Knife. I got a 19.
Nice, yeah, that hits.
6 plus 6 plus 5 and then 5, so 22.
Amazing. You're like Legolas, you're shooting like 2 arrows at once, basically is what you do. And so one arrow goes on in one arm and bursts into flames, and the other arrow goes into the other arm and bursts into ice. And you can see she's like, now she's looking a little hurt. She like takes a big hit and sort of staggers a bit. Timbo, it is your turn. Make a perception check.
Timbo, now you get to follow that.
Timbo, it is your turn. Make a perception check.
Okay, 12, and then plus 2, 14.
While you're watching all this happen, you just like get a momentary glimpse into the portal that's still open behind her, and you can see like there's like rows and rows of like their pods with people inside of those pods.
Weird.
I think I know one thing I want to try to do. I have a health potion. I might try to chug that. 7 for 2, so 9.
Cool.
It looks like some of the elemental attacks are working pretty good, so I'll imbue my crossbow, which is basically a guitar if you think about it. Ice, because I think that seemed to do well with Poppy. So.
Also, you haven't used your lucky coin yet. You're
Yeah,
the
I
only
was
one.
like-
yeah.
Right. Oh yeah, you should use it.
I flip a lucky coin.
Nice.
And it landed heads up, and on the heads up is the president
Oh
of
my god.
the king or queen of this land.
It's a natural 20. So you see the coin has a pig with a crown on it, like a side profile, very regal looking swine.
I like it.
So you shoot your crossbow. So you split Poppy's ice arrow, and what chromatic damage are you doing? What element?
Oh, ice adds up to 11.
Which, because of your nat 20, is doubled.
Oh.
You can see like now there's like frostbite on the arm, and the arm starts to like
Wow.
freeze over and almost like
She's given us the cold
the
shoulder.
cold shoulder.
Yeah, I'm gonna cast a spell, sticking with the icy stuff. I'm gonna do Ray of Frost.
Classic.
It's an oldie but a goodie. And I just got a 5.
So you shoot a ray of frost at her, and you're aiming for the same arm, but what you don't realize is that when you see it, as the ray of frost is coming, the arm actually shatters and falls off, and so you miss it.
Oh.
Is there any information on the weapon I am holding, the
I
Armadeus?
don't have any information for you. You don't know anything about it. You feel like a strong connection to it, and you want to play it. That's all.
All right, I do want to play it. Let's do the Crimson Right, my new one. I'm going to imbue my new weapon with 2d4 lightning damage. and I have to take 1d4 damage really quickly. 4 damage. So we're gonna do Vicious Mockery while playing the guitar. Don't you wish you took better care of your skin as her arm falls off?
So you start playing the guitar and you say this, and normally she would have to make a wisdom saving throw, but because of the guitar amplifying her power, she doesn't have to. She fails automatically.
So the first one, I rolled a 2 and a 1 for a 3, and then the second one, I rolled a 3 and a 2 for a 5.
Right, so that's 8 damage.
Correct.
So you're playing the guitar and you feel like a little, like one of your fingers sort of gets snagged on the strings, and there's like a slight cut on it. Black lightning comes out of the guitar, slams into her. She flies back like 10 feet, hits the ground. She's like, well, you guys have upped your game, it seems. Seems like the kid gloves must come off.
Uh-oh.
Oh, you need an arm for that.
Great. She's like one knee on the ground, and the earth rises up from the ground and forms an arm on top of that. Now she has an extra rock arm. And so she stands up, she heals 12 hit points. I'm armed and dangerous. Each of you make a dexterity saving throw.
13.
I rolled an 18 plus 3 for 21.
Nice.
17 plus 6, so 23.
Nice. Great. So each of you made it, which is great. So as she stands up and like as she's like pulling the earth out from under you, you can feel like everything shaking. So in the earthquake, there's like parts of the dome start breaking and falling down, and in the like falling debris, you guys take 20 damage half. So each of you take 10 damage.
What?
Oh my god, I'm not doing great. I don't know about you guys.
I'll heal you.
I'm down to 30 again. I'll have to eat another bite. Which I don't mind, because I'm hungry.
Rocco, make a perception check.
I rolled a 16 plus 2, so 18.
You look into the portal behind her and you see in one of the pods has Bjorn in it.
Oh, fudge.
That we should go into the portal. Bjorn is there. I don't know, just get the fuck out of here and then we decide what our next step would be, because we need to get out of here because she would kill us, and I only have so many bites of my hoagie left.
I have so many bites of my hoagie left. I'm so glad I gave you guys sandwiches.
Yeah. Maybe in the confusion we can use stealth and run for it, and maybe she won't notice where we go.
I can use create illusion again, right?
Yeah.
Oh yeah, show debris killing us or something.
I want to create a minor illusion. Create an image of us in a different place so that she thinks that's us. And I want to make a run for it. So I want to do that. I want to use minor illusion and I want to use spell spinner to increase the radius by 40 feet.
Cool.
So what should I do? What do I need to roll then?
You don't have to do anything. It totally works.
Oh.
You take your top. As the things are falling, you're taking damage. You take your top, you spin it like a glitch in a camera. Everything just glitches for a second. And she sees the rocks just crushing you guys. And then you can see she's so happy and she starts laughing maniacally. She's like, ha 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 ha! You can never.
We're like sneaking away.
Each of you make stealth checks.
Oh gosh.
I would like to know, I have not flipped my coin today. That was yesterday during the audition. I would like to
smart.
flip my lucky coin.
Do it.
I got 18 plus 2, so I have a 20.
18 plus 1.
Oh
We
my
all
god.
rolled
amazing.
incredibly.
Yeah, so you see the Lich Queen like run towards where you guys, she thinks you guys are dead, and start like digging through, like magically pulling the rocks off to try and find the axe. You run through the portal, you find Bjorn's pod.
Can we do some magic stuff to go to a different place? I'm just like...
Rocco, make a performance check. Poppy, make an arcana check. Timbo, make a religion check.
Okay.
Oh, you're gonna love this. I'm gonna perform the shit out of this. I rolled a 19 plus 6, so 25.
I got a 15 plus 5, so I am at 20.
I rolled a 5 plus 6, 11. Not as good. There's no god.
That's fine. There's no god.
Timbo dies today, I guess.
So I'm gonna say, so what's gonna happen still happens, but it's like a second too late. Poppy, you touch Rocco's guitar, you fill it with as much magic as you can. Rocco, you play your guitar, and for a second as you're playing it, the Lich Queen turns around to see and she's like, what the fuck? No! She turns towards you, she reaches for you, black like anti-light comes out of her, hits you guys. You all take 13 damage each.
Ooh, 13.
And then you hear, Timbo, you hear in the distance, and then as it comes, you hear it more and more. Each of you start hearing it, it becomes loud, like something is coming towards you. Consider this a Deus Ex Machina! And then giant D20 shaped thing just drops on the ground in between you guys, and one of the facets opens up, and you see Raghav, your god, in there, and there's like a whole console in there. He's like, get in, let's get in, and then each of you runs in. He closes it. The D20 flies up in the air and eats off into the sky. And
Whoa! Oh my god!
We cheated with God.
Wow.